In business, we meet a lot of people. Some of them are wonderful and some of them are just plain stupid. And that's okay to admit. I mean, we have a very small amount of time throughout the course of a day to get everything done that needs to be done in order to grow our business or even just to be our best self. So it is our responsibility to spend time with quality people, but also to minimize the number of people who slow us down or anchor us down or who are always negative, because those people eventually cause you to make poor decisions. And the speed at which you reach your targets in life, whether they are personal or business targets, has more to do with who you surround yourself with than almost anything else. I mean, yes, your results are determined by your actions. However, your actions are determined by your thoughts. And most of the time, your thoughts are determined by the conversations that you have with those around you. So it becomes essential that we limit the amount of time we spend with stupid people. But here's where so many people go wrong. There's a huge difference between stupidity and immaturity. Stupidity is a lack of intelligence, whereas immaturity is a lack of experience. The difference is that a stupid person can be educated beyond belief, but they don't have the intelligence to be able to use that education. So the more time you spend with stupid people, people who maybe talk about politics or business or anything without first doing due diligence and actually understanding the topic that they're talking about, the more time you spend with them, the worse decisions you make. Stupid people go out there and they will swear the sky is blue one day and convince everybody that they talk to that it is blue. And then the very next day, because maybe they read an article by another stupid person, they will swear it's green. And they will go out there and convince everybody around them that the sky is green. And they will argue all day, every day about something that they have no ability to justify or substantiate or to prove, just because it's the most dominant thought in their head at that particular moment. I mean, we've all met people like this, right? On the other hand, immature people simply don't have the experience. In fact, someone who's immature is often highly educated in certain areas, but just inexperienced in other areas, but they're open to learning. I've had hundreds of people inside of my companies over the last several decades who were wonderful at one or two things, and that's why they were hired, but they were very immature or inexperienced in other areas. And many of those exact same people are now leaders inside of my company and developing leaders underneath them, often developing leaders in the exact areas that they were once inexperienced in, because they learned. And as they learned, they matured into experts. Immaturity is not something to be avoided in business. Stupidity is. We hire people who are already rock stars at what we need them to do, but we're constantly growing, right? And to keep up with that growth, we are a learning organization. So we are constantly educating everybody on our team to become better at whatever they want to become better at so that they can mature and grow with us and become significantly happier and more productive people in their own lives. So take a moment right now and think about the people around you in your life, but also in business. How many of them do you believe are already rock stars for you? Meaning they're a perfect complement in your life in whatever capacity they hold, whether it's a mentor or a spouse or a friend or whatever. And then, how many people in your life are immature, meaning they're wonderful, they're dedicated, maybe they're loyal people, however, they need a little bit more experience to become rock stars. And then finally, you knew this was coming, how many people are in your life right now who are just plain stupid and probably holding you back from the greatness within you? Think about that, and then tell me in the comments below. I really, don't tell me their exact names. Maybe say Bob instead of the first and last name. And then share this video with a friend, but don't share it with a stupid friend because they're not gonna know what to do with it. But share it with friends or team members who have a lot going for them and who you believe that maybe this could accelerate them towards their goals. I'll see you soon.